Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Oh my goodness, I am so grateful for those of you that are still here. I think I lost about 20 subscribers. It's just been one thing after another, man. First of all, way back over the holidays, my son was sick with COVID, my sister, my nephew. Then my boyfriend got sick with a flu that didn't go away for almost a month. I ended up with laryngitis. I had no voice at all. I mean, I couldn't talk above a whisper. My voice is slowly coming back. I'm still a little hoarse. I still, I don't even know what caused it. Went to the doctor, didn't test positive for anything. Not sure if it's just overworked or allergies or what it is. But anyhow, then, as you all know, I had a tooth infection. Been going on for like a month because around here I couldn't find a single dentist with an opening. They put me on an emergency list, and I finally got 3 teeth surgically removed on Monday. So I am back finally, and I am so grateful to those of you that stuck around and had faith in me. I'm drinking hot tea to keep my voice from going out, so if you hear me slurping, I apologize. Today I am doing pick a pile reading. This is going to be a little different than I normally do, simply because I got a bunch of new decks and they're a little bit geared. Not the tarot. I've got 3 new tarot decks, but I got a bunch of other decks that are geared toward romance and relationships. So the advice for the next 7 days, I'm going to be leaning toward relationships. However, with tarot, anything can come out, anything goes. So if I see anything else in the reading, I will absolutely incorporate that into your reading. Also, I'm doing this a little bit different. Today I'm going to be shuffling on camera, simply because they're new decks and I want to have fun with them. So pile number 1 is the Wheel of the Year Tarot by Maria Carati, and the art by Antonella Platano. Pile number 2 is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot by Pamela Chen, illustrated by Lisa Higuchi. And pile number 3 is the Quirky Creatives Tarot by Kevin Dones. All right, let's see what comes out, shall we? I'm going to move these aside. Oops. There's 3, there's 2. Let's clear some space. Dear Mother, Father, God, please come into the space and bless it, make it holy ground. Surround us in the white light of love and protection. Cast my ego to the outside so that I may be a clear channel for spirit messages. We are asking for advice for the next 7 days in love and relationships and anything else, Spirit, that you would like to bring through for the reader. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I pre-shuffled these, but I'm going to give them a few more good shuffles simply because they're a new deck. I want to make sure the suits are nice and separated. And I wanted to shuffle on camera. I missed you guys so desperately. Do you know how hard it was to feel good? I wasn't sick. I felt fine, but had no voice. How do you record with no voice at all? And so I worked on my house. It's in chaos at the moment because I've been going through drawers. I got rid of some furniture and bought some replacement stuff. Got a new bed. Idle hands and all. I don't do well with idle hands. I've got a ton of Virgo in my chart. All right, Spirit, advice for the next 7 days for pile number 1. Advice for the next 7 days for pile number 1. Okay. Oh, we got 2 4s. Advice for the next 7 days for pile number 1. Okay, I'm going to take 4 cards is all. Your bottom of the deck energy is the 5 of Swords. Okay, your last two cards are the King of Cups with the Seven of Cups. Let's see. I want to use a clarifying deck. I'm going to use the, what is this deck? I always forget the name of it. Sorry, guys, I don't remember the name of this deck. This is the deck that I got for me and really enjoyed it. And then I gave a deck of this to Rich Lopp when I was there in July doing his and his wife's marriage, officiating their marriage. So we use it for our clarifying deck. All right, Spirit, please clarify the Five of Swords for the main energy. Clarify the Five of Swords for the main energy. There it goes. Ooh, the Emperor. Well, that makes sense, don't it? Seeing as though most of my people that watch me are in these high-level soulmate journeys. So it would seem that you've been out on the outs, butting heads, either energetically or literally, with the divine masculine, or somebody with heavy masculine energy at this time is being stubborn and obstinate, argumentative maybe even. Clarify the Four of Wands, please, for pile number 1's advice. Oh, we have the Yes card with the Four of Wands. Can I get one more on that, please? That's an extra card in this deck. One more to clarify the Four of Wands, please. One more to clarify the Four of Wands. Justice. All right. Looking better, guys. Clarify the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? With the Ten of Wands. Clarify the King of Cups. King of Cups, please. With Temperance. And the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? We have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Okay, so this is pretty clear to me, guys. Your person, obviously, well, I feel it like this person was arrogant or stubborn. And I feel like this Mother Star Yes card really kind of feels the same to me as this Justice card. For some of you, your person could be going through a breakup or a move of their home because it's the Four of Wands. Balance, equality, justice, a yes. Yes could be confirmation, whatever thought you had on your mind. If you read tarot and you instantly had an idea when you saw this Four of Wands, your answer would be yes. I feel like that's for someone. Especially if you were wondering if this was a divine counterpart. The Four of Wands for me is the 1111 card. Justice is a card of karma. A lot of these high-level soulmates are karmic connections. And so it feels to me, with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords, like you haven't been talking, texting, communicating. There's been a bit of a respite here. I believe that meeting this person has been a catalyst for your healing. If you resonate with not being the Emperor, I feel like you might have had the tendency to set yourself on fire, to keep other people warm, to be overgiving, very nurturing. I feel a runner-chaser dynamic here. I feel like this person was the runner and the person viewing was the chaser. The one that tended to overgive, take on more than they could handle. The kind of person that absorbed everybody else's problems, everybody else's situations and energy. The fixer, right? The fixer. There's a song called The Fixer. And I can't remember the name of the singer, but if you Google it, or not Google, if you search it on YouTube, you'll find it. And this is the energy I get from this particular deck with the Ten of Wands. It's somebody who tries to fix everybody else, but doesn't really know how to go within and fix themselves. And I want to say that this person has been a catalyst for you to see that that was not serving you, that that was not the best way to show up in relationships. It created a lot of ego. It's been a very healing journey here with the Temperance card. Divine timing's been at play in this. There's been a lot of hidden emotions, unspoken emotions. This relationship has created a huge catalyst for healing. I'm seeing the butterfly. I'm also seeing that through this journey, one or both of you have been confused. There's been confusion, there's been disillusionment, and there's also been options. Spirit's been teaching both of you, by the way, that the external reality of your world has been predominantly created by, my candle went out, created by your choices, how you chose to show up in this relationship, or in all relationships, actually. So let me see if I can get this candle going again. It was given to me by a friend who's went through her stuff and found all kinds of like garage sale items that she had bought. So it's an older candle, not sure if it's gonna burn or not. Had a whole bunch of dust on it. So going back to the channeling, this has been a journey. This has been a roller coaster ride for both of you. There was a lot of distorted energy here, distorted masculine and distorted feminine. The distorted feminine of being codependent, over-nurturing, the chaser, over-giving, somebody who loves, 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 but doesn't really feel worthy of receiving love. Always felt like you were always giving, but nobody ever loved you back. You were searching for love externally. And these kind of connections create space within us to finally, they mirror back to us, right? Our own distortion. They mirror back to us our fears. If you have a fear of being abandoned, they abandon you. If you have a fear of being an option instead of a choice, they make you an option and not the choice. If you chase, they will run. But it's a beautiful kind of alchemical process between two souls to bring everything back into balance and healing. So I feel like you've been at a distance from this person. I feel like there's a lot of hidden emotion, unspoken truths. And I feel like there's a choice that this Emperor needs to make. But in order to do so, they're going to have to basically look beyond their ego. They're going to have to eat humble pie and make that choice. And I feel like if you're resonating with this reading, you've learned balance through this relationship. This person has taught you what you don't want. They've mirrored back to you all of the things that you couldn't see that you were doing in relationships that just wasn't serving you. And so you have elevated. You are now transforming. You're learning to speak your truth. You've distanced yourself from this person because it was the right thing to do. You've been following your inner guidance, healing, balance. And you've elevated with the Seven of Wands is somebody who has leveled up and is protecting their energy. It's not, I hear a lot of readers talk about the Seven of Wands as being, oh, you're very guarded. Well, yes, it's guarded, but it's healthy guarded. It's creation, right? Wands is creativity. This is protecting your creative energy. And it's clarified by the Six of Wands, which is victory, triumph. This is actually taking your ego out of distortion and placing it into proportion, right? Knowing your value, knowing your worth, and being victorious because of the choices that you make. Knowing that when you have options, if you follow your inner knowing, if you follow Spirit's guidance, because right here's Spirit in the middle of all this, then you come out victorious and justice happens. So I think where you're at on this journey right now is you're in separation with this person. You've put up healthy boundaries and you have leveled up and you're glowing. And now you've become this Empress or pre-Empress energy of being attractive. And you are now attracting this person. They're feeling regret. It's like the shoe has been placed on the other foot now. If this person isn't yet chasing you, I would expect they probably will in the near future because we have the Ace of Wands right underneath the Lovers. This person is facing the same challenges in their own life right now as you faced and overcame. And justice is being served, justice is best served cold. And I think it's been a hot minute since this began for you guys. So I want to get you, I'll get you advice at the end. Maybe I'll use this let's just see what's going on. I like these new decks, but I'm not sure how to use them yet because they're new. So let's just ask, Spirit, what is the energy of pile number one's person? What is the energy of pile number one or pile number one's person? We'll just kind of look at it because, oh, too many. They're slippery. Hold on. Let's do that again. Pile number one. Just tell me anything I need to know about pile number one because I just clearly heard in my head. This is for both of you. This is advice for the whole situation. Insight. All right, bottom of the deck is curse, hate, catastrophe, misfortune. Okay, when I hear curse, when I heard curse, instead of thinking of a curse, it feels to me like the ancestral curse, right? It's pre-programming. It's what we've learned through the years, through our DNA, through our parents. There could have been a lot of ancestral patterning here in the home, especially with the fours. I would say this person probably is acting out their childhood trauma in their own adult relationships. And I would say you probably were too. I feel like the two of you had a soul contract to break this curse in this lifetime. The curse and burden, by the way, of give and take. Balancing out giving and taking. Because here we have compromise. It says agreement, reconciliation, and consideration. It's a number 33, master number 33. This is a number 40, another 4. So now we have 444. There's a lot of angelic protection over this relationship. The Lover's card for me is also a twin flame card. When I'm doing, well, anytime I'm doing a relationship reading at the 4 of Wands, I have indicators, right? The Emperor, the Empress, the 4 of Wands, the Lovers, the majors. So we have marionette, dictatorship, domination, and reluctance. That goes right here over top of, let's see, are we in shot? I want to make sure everything's in shot, or at least somewhat in shot. So the marionette, this is this person's probably ancestral patterning. They were probably raised in a home where they were the puppet, right? Where they had somebody above them that told them what to do, how to do it, dominated them, which placed inside of them this need to be seen and heard and acknowledged in their own relationships. And it also creates a, you know, with reluctance, that's that runner energy of fear. Now we have accident, danger, caution, injury. Now I want to say that this is about the pain of screwing up. Both of you had this energy of failure. You know, what if I fail? What if I don't do it right? What if I get hurt again? I've been hurt before. You know what happens when you fall down on a bike or fall off a horse? You're supposed to kind of clean yourself up and realize that it's a learning experience and get back on the bike. I think for some of you, you were stuck in a pattern of repeat, right? Wash, rinse, repeat, and you just kept getting hurt in relationships over and over and over again. And this relationship is brought together divinely, by the way, to teach you balance and moderation and giving and taking, and actually knowing your own value, knowing your own worth, standing up for yourself, and breaking the curse of this dynamic of I'm hearing reincarnation, so you might have even reincarnated with this person many times. We have trap. It says victim, allure, and trick. So again, I do believe that's the distorted feminine energy of victimization, but the masculine energy of fear of commitment, fear of being controlled, fear of their emotions distorting their authority, and a fear that if they compromise, they would get trapped and hurt again. But we have the 6 of Wands here, and we also have the Triumph card, success, victory, and achievement. So I want to take a look at that because I feel like Spirit's saying that that is what, you know, you can look forward to in this, but let's just confirm that. What is the most likely outcome once the lessons are learned and the contract is fulfilled? What is the most likely outcome? Knight of Wands. I'm hearing freedom of adventure. I don't know why. And the Creator. See, again, with this, you got yes and you've got no. Ace of Swords. That's it, right there. So the outcome is freedom. This is freeing yourself from the pain and the traps and the control. So this person was controlled in their family dynamic, and they've been searching for many relationships in this lifetime, maybe many lifetimes, to free themselves of that ancestral curse of being controlled. And the feminine has been in victim mode and has bondaged herself to this idea that she was never good enough, she was never worthy, she wasn't chosen, she was flawed, she was always an option, never the choice. And Spirit is saying that in this dynamic, the curse is to choose to become a powerful, conscious creator. This success is determined upon your decision making, your speech, you know, how you communicate and your yeses and your nos. So, you know, if you say yes, make sure it's an experience you want to have. And if you say no, know that you are always the own authority in your own happiness. If it doesn't align with your joy, your peace, your happiness, then to create balance and adventure moving forward, freedom. I'm hearing freedom, not adventure. I'm hearing freedom. If you want to be free to create the kind of life that you want to experience and the relationship you want to experience, you first have to break the curse of feeling victimized and trapped and learn how to use your voice and your reasoning to make the kind of choices that put you in the energy of being in the driver's seat. This is all about balance. It's all about justice. I would say that the two of you have been stuck in many lifetimes or many cycles of entrapment. Maybe you were in previous lifetimes where you were controlled, or you were a slave, or you were, you know, maybe a feminine in a masculine rule, or whatever the situation. I feel like ancestrally, what this is meant to do is to free the two of you from your own karmic curse, like a curse of ancestral patterning, the sins of the father and the mother visited upon the child. And through this dynamic, if you work with spirit, if you work with the energy, what you can expect to accomplish is freedom of free will. You will create your future relationships by speaking your truth, having healthy boundaries, asking for your needs to be met, and being willing to say a firm yes to the things that align with you and your happiness, and a firm no to the things that do not. And I feel like it is for both of you. I do see love here, a lot of love. I saw the King of Cups. The Four of Wands is a marriage card. This is a contract, by the way. This is a soul contract. Tell me, pile one's person's feelings right now toward pile one. What is person or pile one's person's feelings toward pile one at this time? What do we need to know about pile number one's person? Okay, bottom of the deck is fate, detours, and divine intervention. I would say that, you know, again, with the Temperance card, this is all about divine timing. It's about divine alchemy. It's about the yin, the yang, balance, the give, the take, the yeses, the nos. And it's fated. It's part of this ancestral curse. The two of you have a soul contract, and it's very divinely protected as well. We have, yeah, look at, there's the contract right there. Until debt tear us apart. This is a karmic relationship. If you resonate with twin flames or high-level soulmates, know that they are all karmic in nature. But that doesn't mean this is one. I mean, we've got the Emperor, the Four of Wands, and the Lovers. To me, that's a very clear indicator that it is at least a twin flame or a high-level soulmate where you have a karmic contract with this person. And until the healing occurs, the two of you will return and return and return until debt tear you apart. All right, next we have healing. Healing the inner child. What did I say? I channeled that long before we got to this point. We have storm, unexpected. With the unexpected and the divine detour, intervention, I think there's going to be an aspect to this that you don't see coming. And I would trust in it. I would trust in the divine. Know that if this is meant for you, it's well on its way. In the meantime, you should be working on healing your own inner child. asking your inner self, what do you need to feel whole? What do you need to feel loved? What do you need to feel, you know, peaceful, nourished? And don't look to this person or anybody else to give you that. Look to yourself. Go within. Reparent that inner child. You give it the love it needs. You give it the respect it needs. You give it the nourishing it needs, the pampering it needs, right? Speak kindly, hold gently the brokenness that is you on the inside. Then we have disharmony, conflict, and triggers. This, I would say that this has really been a very triggering dynamic between the two of you. When, you know, I always say triggers are blessings. Whenever there's disharmony, conflict, or triggers, I would go back to this mirror. I would go back to the inner child and say, why do you feel triggered? What emotions does this bring up? How can I heal the past and change the future? And then we have epiphany and breakthrough. I would say that this is going to be an awesome outcome for the two of you. Even if you don't come into physical union, I believe you will come into a 5D union, which is unconditional love and acceptance of what is. And there's going to be so much healing and elevation for the two of you. I feel like you've already gotten there with the Six of Wands and the Justice and the balance, or the Temperance. I feel like you walked away from this person, and now this person is recognizing their own part in this, and they're missing you. And, you know, with the King of Cups, they have a lot of emotions they don't talk about. Spirit, what would this person like to say to pile number one? What would pile number one's person like to say to pile number one? What would pile number one's person like to say to pile number one? Hold on, or bop in here. Pile number one's person like to say to pile number one. You guys still have a ways to go, is what it feels like. It feels like separation, but it's separation with intention. Hold on, I gotta bump everything to get this card. All right, so we have, do you think about me too? We have, I need more time. We have, happiness is my priority, and I'm going to tell you that's exactly what this whole soul contract is about. Not selfishness, but self-realization that your happiness matters. Okay? Your happiness matters. Their happiness matters. Both of you have been pushing and pulling in relationships for a long time, trying to get your needs met. And both of you trying to do so in a very distorted, unhealthy, toxic way. And so meeting each other, you kind of met your match, right? That's what they say, you met your match. Through this dynamic, you'll do the healing, or you're being invited to do the healing necessary to break these ancestral patterns. I lie awake thinking about our future. That, again, is the Four of Sword energy. We have, oops, gossip only hurts more. So there could be some talking going on. If you're in separation, this person could be asking people about you, or people could be approaching them, telling them things about you, vice versa. Just try really hard to not gossip yourself and not believe everything you hear. Listen to your heart, not the gossip. Ooh, we have sex with you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lie awake at night thinking about our future. Do you think about me too? And sex with you. This person, this is very strong attraction between the two of you. And we have, I'm afraid, I'm too afraid to talk. And we see that with the Four of Swords. So I'm going to use this deck, anything from this deck, Spirit. This is the Prism Oracle by Nicole Pivarotti, or Pivarotto, Pivirotto. Prism Oracle. Any additional information you could give pile number one about this dynamic that they need to know? One last pass, Spirit. Anything this person in pile number 1 needs to know about this dynamic. I'm spoiling you guys today and giving you a nice long reading, because those of you that stayed, oh my goodness, too many. All right. One last card. Thank you. We got 2. I'll take them. All right. Bottom of the deck is magic. Look at, there's the Vesica Pisces. That also for me is a sign of twin flames or high-level soulmates. 1 became 2. And in the middle here, that's where the magic happens. That's the balance. That's the 0 point energy. It's where the soul was at its most pristine before all of the experiences that create distortion. 1 became 2, and 2 are becoming 1. We have hunger, again, with the sex with you and thinking about you. I would say both of you desire each other a lot. We have energy. Spirit says this is all about frequency. You're going back to the frequency of the void, which is balance, right? It's not in distorted masculine or distorted feminine. It's in the middle. It's not negatively polarized or overly positively polarized. There's a balance of the yin and yang. Your energy in this situation matters a lot. Be in the highest frequency, and that's what attracts the union. And we have disruption. Disruption tells me that the 2 of you are currently in a triggered state. Spirit pulls us apart in order to work on the triggers, to work on the healing, and then throws us back together again to trigger each other more or to see where we're at, right? It's constant. Because this is a soul contract, this will continue to return. They're like a bad penny, right? You can get rid of them for sometimes a month, a day, a week. For me, we were in separation for 20 years. And then, you know, when the time is right, Spirit throws you back together again and says, okay, you're a team. Where are we on this project? What else do we need to work on? And so I would say for you guys, this is not yet over. There's more work to be done. The advice I would give you is to focus on your own happiness, making yourself a priority in a very humble and balanced and loving way. What is the door of opportunity that will arise? We have Jude's song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases. You can find peace within the strangest of places. Bottom of the deck, the art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin and let your love dance in sight. Again, there's this element with the King of Cups of hidden emotions, emotions that go deep, right? Still waters run deep. Spirit is saying that there's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible love, right? Or an invisible life. We have to be willing to stand in the light, to show our emotions, to be authentic in our own selves and, you know, speak our truth. If this person has love for you and hasn't, you know, told you, this person needs to step up and be bold in their skin and let their love dance in sight. Now, with Jude's song, a reminder that no matter how hopeless this may seem, there is peace that can be had in this yoni presence of look, underneath that is comfort. So the magic and the comfort lie in the neutrality. Try not to think, you know, or place blame. It's their fault, it's your fault, it's, you know, this, it's that. Just get in the damn boat. Tuck in your arms and legs and trust the process, and be loving and kind to yourself, loving and kind to this person. Remember, hurt people, healed people, heal people. Know that this is a soul contract between 2 people whose sole purpose and intention is to heal self, and then to be in healthy, non-toxic relationship with other, hopefully together, okay? And you create your reality through the ability to say yes to the experiences you want to have and no to the ones that you don't. We're trying to break patterns here with disruption. We're trying to break the pattern and create a new way to resolve issues, different than the parents' teachings, different than the toxic programming. All right, so pile number 1, I'm going to get you a postcard from Spirit, and we're going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, so there it is. Whoop, there it is. Says, dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your dreams, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention? Again, with the attention, somebody here hides in the shadows. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reaction from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous. You did have magic and miracle power, right? Magic. Infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. I would say also that at the end of this, one or both of you will have service, right, to the world. And these high-level soulmates, usually they come together in some kind of a mission. They teach others what they learned on this process. It's a very arduous journey, but when you get to the other side, it really is a beautiful alchemical process. And, you know, hurt people, healed people, heal people. And you're well on your way to becoming a healed soul. And it was by design, by contract. And when you're hating on your person or angry at your person, try to remember that Spirit is guiding this with intention and purpose. And this person's higher self and soul loves you so very deeply that they chose this contract with you in order to better humanity, better the world, and better each other. Okay, so I love you. I hope that resonated. I'm going to move on now to pile number 2. Namaste. 4242. Wow. 4242. Pile number 2. Let's move in. I'm going to move these aside here. All right, pile number 2. If you picked the really colorful and beautiful lepidolite moon and the crystal unicorn tarot. Sorry guys, I got the shakes. I have been a little weak from getting 3 teeth pulled. I'm not sure why, but I guess it takes a toll on the body to do the healing process. Also, I'm diabetic and I can't eat much, so maybe my sugar is a little low or a little high. Who knows? Either way, I apologize for the quaking. We're going to do some really nice riffle shuffles here. Pile number 2. What do we need to know, Spirit? By the way, I say advice for the next 7 days, but that pile number 1 was definitely longer than 7 days. Just be aware. Spirit felt like you needed to know that this, you know, what the whole purpose of the dynamic was. Pile number 2, we'll see what Spirit wants you to know. All right, advice for the next 7 days or whatever you need to tell pile number 2 in regards to their person or anything else you want to talk about. Pile number 2. What do we need to know for pile number 2? All right, let's see what we got. We got the 9 of Cups. First card out was the Tower, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. All right, I think I want to swap these like this. Okay. I'm going to clarify these. I think I've already got part of your message. But let's shuffle these really good and clarify. Thank you so much, guys, for not disowning me while I was sick and off the grid. You don't know how difficult it was for me not to do readings, man. I'm so far behind. If you ordered a 2023 reading for the entire year, month by month, I am currently working on those. I was so far behind, but I am now back in the game, back in the gig here. So be patient. They'll be on their way. And if you'd still like to order one, I'm extending it because I was sick. I couldn't take orders. So if you'd like a 2023 month by month prediction, it's $125. And as long as you're patient and willing to wait until I can get caught up and get them all done, you can still purchase it from now until the 15th of February. And you'll get a full 12 months. I'll go from the day I start it to 12 months out, which will take you into 2024. All right, let's try to protect my voice here. Nine of Cups. I love Nine of Cups as the overall theme. With the Chariot. Bada boom. Moving toward your own happiness. Wish fulfillment. Tell me about the Tower. Cards are popping for you guys. The Five of Wands. Can I get one more on that Tower, please, Spirit? Oh, with the Nine of Wands in reverse. How do you want to receive that? Let's see. Let's get a clear throw. All right, I'll take it in the upright. Can we see all those? I think we can. Hold on, guys. The sun is shining and it's hard for me to see. I think I got it in there. Let's move them up just a little bit, just in case. When that sun starts shining, my camera gets very dark and I can't see anything. All right. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Clear, concise messages. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? The Devil. Ooh, that's a toxic people pleaser right there. Clarify that, Devil. Clarify the Devil, please. Yeah, with the Three of Swords. Okay. Could also be a third-party situation. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? How do you want to receive? How do you want to receive? Thank you. All right, and the Knight of Wands for the outcome for the next 7 days. Two of Cups. Bada bing. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Okay, so good news is for pile number 2, this is headed in a much better direction. Quickly, too, by the way, because we have the Knight of Wands, which is kind of a fast-moving, passionate energy. And we also have the Chariot, which is one of the fastest-moving energies in the deck. And it's the major arcana for Cancer. This is Venus in Cancer. We also have Capricorn. We have Scorpio. We have Aquarius. And those are the majors. We basically have everybody here when it comes to the minors. So what I'm seeing here is two people who have not really been in alignment. I'm seeing some distortion here. There is a very toxic energy. Well, it doesn't have to be toxic, but there's a fear energy here. A fear of heartbreak and a fear of a third-party situation. What it feels like to me intuitively is that It feels like your person, because I was asking about your person's energy, it feels like your person may have had been stuck in some kind of a third-party situation that they've been wanting to free themselves from. It was not built on a sturdy foundation. They stay, though. They stay in this toxic situation. Why? Yeah, 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. This is ending. I don't know why. I don't know why this person is in this situation. It feels to me like they're codependent, quite frankly. Like they're afraid to lose what they built. They've been working with this other person, this other energy, this other job, this other family dynamic, whatever it is. Third party isn't always romantic. It doesn't have to mean there's another person, but there's a third energy. There's something here that's prevented this person from going toward you what they want. And the reason why is because they were afraid they would lose everything they built. But Spirit's clearly showing this person right now that what they built was not on solid, firm ground to begin with. It's only brought them heartbreak and toxicity. But they clung to it. See where they clung to this? With the 9 of Wands. It's the Chiron energy. It's like, I know I'm losing the battle, but I'm not willing to give up the fight. And with the 5 of Wands, this is, competition. This could be gossip. This could be other people involved. That could be the third party. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be other people telling this person, don't quit your job to move toward this. Don't do this. Don't do that. Or this is whatever. There's interference in this, whether it's physical or mental, because sometimes the 5 of Wands is internal interference. Now I'm channeling a little faster. Number ones always go longer because it takes me a while to get into the flow, but I feel very tapped into your energy right now. I feel like your person is feeling, this is their karma, right? This is a karmic situation they're in, whether it's a job they hate, a family dynamic they hate, a home they hate, a marriage or relationship they hate. There's something here that no longer serves them, but they've been stubbornly holding on to it. And all it's done is bring them heartbreak and a need for change. 5s are always a need for change. And the Tower is divine intervention. This is Spirit showing this person that their wishes matter, right? The 8 of Cups is and right in front of the 9 of Cups. And I have to tell you, I shuffled this deck, although it's new. And the 8 and 9 come together. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled before I put them on the table. And then I shuffled before I dealt them. So if Spirit kept the 2 of those cards together, it was with a purpose and intent. It looks to me like your person is now seriously considering moving away from this dynamic, right? Walking away because they're realizing they're unhappy and they want to be happy. They want their own wishes fulfilled. The Star is also a wish fulfillment. And the 4 of Pentacles, when I first saw it, I thought maybe that was more stubborn energy, where this person was unwilling to move beyond this, and that was maybe the advice of Spirit. But what I'm seeing here is that this person has always held hope and faith that the 2 of you would eventually figure this out, that they would eventually be able to find balance in their life and the ability to move forward. The Chariot never can get up and move until balance is had between the desire of wanting something and the action of actually taking action to create it, right? It's the balance of the yin and yang, the desire with the applied effort. So this person's ready. If you pick pile number 2, just know that I don't know how long it'll take, but this person is wanting to move into better waters. They're wanting to get away from this toxic dynamic that they're in. They have the Ace of Wands and the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune under that. This is turning in your favor. And this person has held on to the hope and faith that the 2 of you would one day be able to renew whatever it was that you had. Here's the Ace of Wands. Here is this Knight of Wands carrying that Ace of Wands, and he's headed right for the 2 of Cups. So I channeled that really fast for you. It might be the Chariot energy that's helping me to do that. But the truth of the matter is that this person desires something better. And I think they associate that better with you. And now they're finally getting the gonads, or the strength to move toward, to change their fortune and move toward. Look at Nine of Pentacles. If this is a third-party situation, this person is freeing themselves to come toward you. Now, in these dynamics, needs time, takes time, in time, right? It doesn't mean that they're going to pack up a bag and show up on your doorstep in the next 7 days. But this is telling me that this person is finally seeing things for what they are. They're finally willing to take the action necessary to create balance in their own life. And so however long it takes them is however long it takes them. But their intentions are to have their wishes finally honored, and their wish is to be with you. Okay, so your reading's going to be shorter by the looks of it, but let's take a look. I'm going to use all the decks that I used for the others. Just wanted to peek. There's the Seven of Wands and the Two of Cups. See right there, this person's been protecting their relationship with you. Their heart has protected and honored you even when it couldn't, the other, whatever the other is. That Two of Cups is protected. What is the feelings or the messages that pile number 2's person or spirit would like to bring to the table? Clear, concise messages for pile number 2. Thank you, thank you. Bottom of the deck is stubbornness. Da, 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 da. Number 77, selfness. Mulish attitude and arrogance. Let's see. I can't see you guys, man. It's so bright in front of me and so dark behind me. Bring it down, Tracy. There it is. All I can see is a silhouette, so I hope you can see that. All right, this person's been stubborn. They've been in this energy of, I'm going to fake it till I make it. But it was only creating a war, an inner conflict that they had. They felt the need for change, because we have 2 change cards here. With the Five of Wands, fives are all about change, and so is the Wheel of Fortune. So this person's been very stubborn. Maybe you've been stubborn, but I don't feel that. I feel like it's been this person. They could also be in a third-party dynamic with somebody who's very stubborn as well. Possibly in a marriage. Where are you? Why can't I see? Boy, I sure hope that this is, that you guys can see your reading. Holy crap. All right, so marriage, sweet love, couple, and dependency. I feel it's dependency. I think this person could be in another soul contract. One, by the way, I feel like they are destroying, or spirit is bringing it down. It was toxic. They need to leave that Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, to go toward their healing and their wish fulfillment, which is this Two of Cups, which I believe is you, because you're who we're asking about. We have strategy. Oh, look, the sun's going to give me a respite so I can finally see. I think I got it. All right, strategy. It says planning, prediction, and mind reading. Oh, mind reading. So intuition too. This person's formulating a plan. Yeah, with the Strength, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, and the Lovers. See, this is beautiful, guys. I love this energy. I don't know how long it'll take for this person to clear their energetic field, to get that divorce, or to move from that home, or to quit that job. But this is something that they, either this marriage card is what they desire with you with the Two of Cups, or it's the dynamic they're in that they need to move away from. But they are planning. They're planning. Planning, prediction, and mind reading. They're trying to use their intuition to figure out the best next move. We have schedule. Management, plan, and organize. Again, this person's formulating a plan. They feel a timeline. You know, it's like they're trying to capture time. They know that there seems to be this renewed vigor of time as an aspect. I need to hurry. I need to hurry. Because maybe, you know, a lot of times these dynamics mirror each other. Maybe you moved away from this person. Maybe you walked away and you're creating your happiness. And this person now feels, you know, the need to hurry up and get their shit together if they want this to happen. We have sweet dream, satisfaction, comfortable, and lazy days. 12. You got 2 12s here. That's divine. Well, it's the number 3, and 3s are all about harmony. Mind, body, spirit, mother, father, God, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. It's the Trinity, right? It's spirit. So I feel like spirit's telling you to rest and in the knowing, be comfortable, you know, focus on you, get your rest. Something is about to change in your favor and you don't have to really so much do anything. It feels like everything that needs to be done is on this other person's part. We have reservation, desire, worth, and extravagance. Look at that. Spirit's like, this space is already being held for you. That's why this person's got the 4 of Pentacles. Nobody else, including the person or the situation they're in, has ever held a candle to you. You're the star. You're the 2 of Cups. And it's like you are this beautiful car that they're so in love with. They have a place in their heart for you. You're their wish fulfillment. And so now they're making a plan and they're feeling a bit rushed, but they are gathering momentum is what it feels like. And then we have blessing. I'm telling you guys, this is going in a very good direction for you. What would spirit or this person's higher self like to bring through at this time with this deck? What do we need to know from this deck? What do we need to know from this deck? What do we need to know from this deck? What do we need to know from this deck? Wow, apparently a lot. All right, bottom of the deck is seeds, spring. Yes, this person is now, they're preparing. They're preparing. We have deception and temptation. It's devil energy again. I'm not sure, because we got the devil right in the middle of this. This could be, I don't know yet. Take that as it resonates. Let's see what else comes out. We have memories, nostalgia. This person's constantly thinking of you. They hold a place for you, by the way, in their heart and in their mind and their dreams. You are their temptation. Thank you, Spirit. You are what they want. I think that they have held that back a little bit because they had a sense of loyalty is what it feels like to this other situation. Maybe if it is a marriage, at one point they were building something beautiful. Maybe it was sweet and then became dependent, right? We have disharmony, triggers, and conflict. I see that with the 5 of Wands. That could be in this other situation. It could be something you both trigger in one another. We have confusion, Neptune, illusions. You could be dealing with the Pisces. You don't have to be. It's just Pisces energy, Neptune energy. This is about rose-colored glasses. I feel like this person stayed where they were at for a long time with the 9 of Wands, wearing these rose-colored glasses, thinking that this was healthy, thinking this was going to, become something. There could have even been some kind of codependency here financially with the 3 of Pentacles. But they've been sitting in illusion, and it feels like Spirit is showing them the truth, giving them a breakthrough, an epiphany, right? Finally breaking through the illusion, seeing things clearly with that Tower. We have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius with fire energy. It's an ace. So again, with the Ace of Wands, you have it here underneath the deck. Don't know if you can see it, so let's just bring it over. You have the Ace of Wands underneath the 6 of Swords. So 2 Ace of Wands. This person is finally ready. They're ready to, I'm hearing, burning down the house. And then we have freedom, leap, Uranus and opportunities. Again, I feel like this person is now about to make their move. Okay, quite quickly with the Chariot. Uranus expands things. This person is growing. There was a seed planted between the two of you, and I feel like this person is now seeing the value and wanting to invest and wanting to move away from the seeds they planted somewhere else. Which, by the way, I think they clung to because they always thought it was going to grow into something more, but it never made it past the 3. And I think that was with intention because it was never meant really to be long-term. It was probably meant to be a lesson. Triggers, right? Triggers, conflict. Triggers are blessings. But this person thinks about you a lot. Let's see, what would their higher self like to say to you at this time? I can't even look at you right now. What is that all about? There could be some shame here. This could be the other person's energy too, if they're in another dynamic. Maybe they're fighting with that 5 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, I miss you. Do you? I can't see again. Where are we? I hope you can see that. All right. Oh, look at the 5s. Yeah, this person is craving change in their life. I can't even look at you right now. If I follow you, I could lose everything. That's that 3 of Pentacles. This person's been building something with this other situation, and I think they're afraid, or have been in the past, afraid to lose all of that, especially if they're in a marriage. And so now they're trying to tell you that change is coming, because we've had 555, 44, or wait, 333. Actually, 3333, because we had 2 12s and 2 3s. We have, I am in so much pain, and I see that with the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. We have reach out. God, please let you be able to see this. I really can't see. It looks like a black screen to me. That's that Ace of Wands, reach out. We have, I sometimes wonder if you care. I think that's the Devil energy, right? Is the Devil number 13? Let's look and see. Yeah. Number 15. I don't remember what 13 is. Anyhow, I'll look that up, but not right now. Anyhow, I sometimes wonder if you care. Think before you act. I think that's this person. That's what they're going through currently. That strategy, right? Trying to plan and strategize. Think before you act. You probably aren't hearing much from this person right now. We have words do hurt. I would say there's been things said and done in the past between the two of you that it's a big dynamic here. You make me want to do bad things. We've got the Devil energy 3 times. There's a lot of temptation here. This person, by the way, I feel like is tempted to cheat on this other person, but I think that you didn't allow it. I think you walked away and held this person to a higher accountability, and now they're realizing if they want what they want with you, they have to do the same thing. They have to do the right thing. We have another 5. I meant what I said. A lot of change here needs to happen. We have I am terrified, 9 of Swords energy, and we have 8 of Cups. I left because you told me to. Again, this energy of holding them to a standard is what I feel. I feel like you might have been the one that walked away or told them to leave you alone because of whatever. And then now this person is really kind of in this energy of the feeling rushed. Like they could lose you at any moment if they don't get their shit together. Anything from this deck? Anything from this deck? Space. Ooh, you're in the void. Yeah, because see, something is about to change. See, the seed for me is the void. It's potential. It's pure potential. But nobody really knows what this seed is going to turn into, because this person is in a strategizing moment, a decision-making moment. And the death card flew out in reverse, so this is not over. And if there's something that they're ending in order to be with you, it's not over yet either. We have ghost, we have love, and we have pain. So there's separation between the two of you. With the ghost, I feel like this is the haunting memories, right, that they talked about. There's a lot of love. It's right here in the middle. There's so much love here, unconditional love. But there's also been a lot of pain in this dynamic, because there's definitely this energy of needing to change. I mean, we had fives everywhere. Change is very necessary for this to grow. And this person knows it. And I think you might have created change by walking away from this person, or telling this person, leave me alone until you get your shit figured out. Just leave me alone. And there could be absolute quiet between the two of you. I'm noting the colors between these two cards. It's like ghost and strategy. This person, you may not be hearing from them, but there's a pregnancy in this void. This person is strategizing. They're keeping their plans quiet, because I think they're planning on ending something else in order to return to you. Okay, but this person at this time has claimed space, or you have. Somebody's claimed space. Look at happiness is under that. So there's a lot of potential here, a lot. But I can't discern for you what will come out of this, other than the fact that this person right now seems to be very tempted to manipulate a situation in order to get what they want. Because the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups is very self energy. But there's a lot of love here. Spirit's saying, you know, this person might be immature a little bit. They might be a little selfish in their decision-making process. But in the past, it was in distortion. It was me, 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 me. And now, and by the way, that attached them to something that was unhealthy, where they were being taught that it ain't all about them. They had to give, 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 give. I feel like they were finally shown that their decisions that they made to fulfill their own happiness were done in such a way that was distorted and created this element of a lesson. Whatever dynamic they're in, it was a karmic lesson for them to learn that love does not take, but love is open to give and receive. And this person is alchemizing their masculine and feminine energies. I'm seeing the black and the white, the Chariot, black and white here. You know, this is all about, in black and white here, like the yin and yang. I'm just seeing a lot of oppositions, but it's a flow, right? It's the yin, the yang. This is all about alchemizing the inner self to the highest potential. So this person's pain is, and ghosting has caused you pain, okay? Non-communication from both of you has caused pain. Walking away has caused pain. But at the heart of all of this is a lot of love. We have the Two of Cups twice. We have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of love here. This person has held on to you and this idea for a long time. They're hoping they can heal it with you. But they know that their behavior has brought them to a place in their life where they are no longer in a situation that brings them happiness. They built it on a faulty precipice, right? Their foundation was not sound. It could not withstand the test of time. And so now I can't tell you how long this is going to be, because for whatever reason, it was supposed to be the next 7 days, but they're not really turning out that way. So I'll probably change the title because I asked Spirit and set my intention, whatever they wanted to tell us. So it looks to me like you can expect huge changes and shifts in perspective from this person. But there's a dynamic that they have to figure out on their own before they can come toward you. But they truly miss you. And they are working on solving the problem. And I think there's a lot of loss and regret because you pulled back your energy from this person and told them that you were not going to accept whatever this other situation was. And now, I mean, they're saying, I left because you told me to. All right, let's take a look at the blessing in all this. What is the blessing in all of this? Geez, a lot of them. There's a lot of blessings in this. Hold on, guys. I'm going to bump everything trying to get your cards. Popping all over. Oh, bottom of the deck is yes. That is a confirmation that whatever you've been wondering, whatever you've been asking, the answer is yes. Also, I would say that this is Spirit's confirmation that I channeled your message in the right way. It says, kiss the ground, touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. This dynamic is going to free both of you. This person's been stuck in a place they don't belong. And they feel like you are their perfect match with the Two of Cups. And so I think this has been a long journey. I think the two of you are headed for union, is what it feels like. So the blessing, a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. So this person could get help. They could get advice. This could be divine intervention. This could be angelic intervention, but there's going to be disruption. Remember, we saw disruption somewhere. I don't know where it went. But it says, you know, ego fears the sudden danger. That's just the ego. But never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. You could be the stranger that changed this person's life, right? Creating change within, which will then create change without. We have a distant kiss and a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. This person really does miss you, and I would say you miss them too. Being apart is creating pain because there's so much love here. We have bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. I think that there's some toxicity in this person's life that he or she needs to clear out. And there's a healing, too, of the heart chakra that needs to happen between the two of you, because I feel like this person may have chosen somebody else or a different dynamic for a while and made you feel like you were an option, not the choice. But in their heart, you truly have always been their choice. All right, let's get you, did I use all the decks? I think I did. Let's get you advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for pile number 2, please. Pile number 2. Advice from Spirit for pile number 2. Thank you. All right. That sun is killing me. Where are we? I don't know if you can see that, guys. I do apologize. It says, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender. See, and that's what this person's learning with the Six of Swords. Surrender, to have the courage and the faith to get in the boat, tuck in their arms and legs. And I think you did that as well, or you're being asked to. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender into non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. No, now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow. and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort on your part, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifestation muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drink, smiling at your success. Loving you so very much, Spirit. So again, I do believe that Spirit wants you to know that this is not over. There's something else here that is ending in this person's life. It's going to take time, need time, in time. You may not hear from this person for a while. There might be a lot of pain going on in their life. This distance may create pain in your life, but Spirit's telling both of you, if you just go with the flow of the lessons and just trust the intuition that you have, things will move much quicker. We'll be able to find the balance and the flow that we need to finally meet in the middle, right? I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw a meeting of minds here in the future. All right, so just kind of trust this. Know that this person truly does see you as their perfect match. I didn't see any indicators here of twin flames, but it doesn't mean that it's not. I see a lot of yin and yang energy. I see a lot of push-pull. So take it as it resonates. However, I kind of feel like this is just two people who have a soul contract to be together. And I think it's ending other contracts. I think you had to end a certain dynamic within your own life to get to where you are, and I feel like now you're the catalyst for this person to do the same. So get in the boat, tuck in your arms and legs, trust the process, say yes to life, yes to the things that feel right, no to the things that don't, know that you're in the in-between. There's a seed planted here for the future. This is not over. There's a lot of love here, and your person is working on a strategy at this time. Okay? I love you, and I am moving on now to pile number 3. And I'm trying to see the time clock. 1:22. I'm just going to say 1:22:22. 1:22:22. All right, let me clean up my mess, guys. Just real quickly here. Probably should have done that off camera, but this particular camera doesn't have a pause button, so you guys are stuck watching me clean up. I love these new decks. Tell me in the comments, guys, if you like these new decks. So there is a site, it's an app called Temu, T-E-M-U, and I had my doubts when I saw it over Christmas. I thought, they're probably crap. They're probably very low quality because they're like $5, you know, $6 at the most. And so I wasn't going to get them. And they're probably Chinese replicas of the originals. I hope they give royalties to the original creators. I don't know if they do. But if you're interested, it's called Temu. It takes about 2 or 3 weeks. You have to be patient. If you need something right away, it ain't going to happen. But it's free shipping, and they are nice. I mean, they're doable for the price you pay for them. And so look for lots of new decks in our future because I am a collector. I love new decks. And if you guys would like to buy some new decks for me, go to Temu and do it. It's free. Just email me and ask me for my address. The shipping is free. I don't know if you can have it shipped directly to me or not, but I would say you probably could if you put my address in as your address. And I will do a free mini reading for you for your time and effort. And they're super cheap. You could donate 2 or 3 for less than $20. And don't worry about repeats. If I get a repeated deck, because they're cheaper decks, I'll keep them for when I wear the other ones out. All right, pile number 2. We're going to get rid of this deck, and we're going to use your deck. If you guys would like to book a personal private reading, or if you'd like to book your one of the, shit, I can't reach that card. Hold on, guys. So I am behind because of all the illness and tooth problems and laryngitis. So I decided to extend my New Year's 2023 month-by-month prediction reading. It's $125, and you can order it up until February 15th. However, if you order it, you must bear in mind that I am trying to play catch up, and it might take me a little bit of time to get your reading to you, but you will get exactly 12 months from the day I start your reading. So if I do it toward the end of February or the middle of February, then you will get till the middle of the next February. Okay, sorry about the scattered energy. That sun's coming in. It's kind of roasting me at the moment. So you guys picked the Quirky Creatives Tarot. We're going to give it a really, really, really good shuffle. I want to make sure I can do it right. I don't want to mess my deck up. Let's try that again. Okay. I know they're longer readings, a lot of waiting in between when I shuffle on camera, but at least you guys know that Spirit's pulling the cards and I'm not stacking the deck. Not that I would do that anyhow, but some people wonder. All right, pile number 3. In love and relationship, let's tap into pile number 3's person and the dynamic that they're in at this time. Show us what we need to know. What is the lessons? Where are we at? Where are we headed? What is the purpose? Pile number 3, person. Pile number 3's person. Situation. Anything we need to know about pile number 3. Anything we need to know. These are too many. Hold on, we'll clean it up. Had my deck upside down, so these are not reversals. Pile number 3, about their person. Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. Clear messages for pile number 3 in regards to their situation and their person. The dynamic going at this time. Wow, you guys got a lot of cards. All right. Ooh, bottom of the deck, speak out. Artist of Pens. I would say, I don't have the deck for this, so I'm going to read these intuitively. But I would say this is the Knight of Swords. Either way, it's a clear indicator there needs to be conversation between the two of you. Somebody needs to speak their mind. All right, so we have Nurturer of Brushes. That is the Queen of Wands. We have Ace of Records. That's the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. Wow, there's that speaking out. You can expect a message from this person. We have the Knight of Cups, a nice message from this person. We have the Solitary, which is the Hermit. You guys got a lot of cards. We have the 4 of Wands. Oh my God. No. No. We have the Moon. So we've got some big stuff going on with you guys. I want to know what this is. This is... Hold on just 1 second, guys. I hate to do this because we're kind of in a hurry, but... That's the Emperor. It's the Emperor. I wasn't sure in this deck. Yeah, so for some of you, divine masculine energy on the table. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. I'm going to have to clarify these. Let me look, because, God, that sun is so bright. I can't tell what you guys can see. Let's do some clarifying here. What is the Queen of Wands for pile number 3? What is the Queen of Wands, Spirit, for pile number 3? Clarify the Queen of Wands for pile number 3. Clear, concise messages. Queen of Wands. Nope, too many. Queen of Wands, please. This is a big deck. You know what? Since we have so many cards on the table, I'm going to use this deck. It's smaller. Clarifying deck, please. Clarifying for pile number 3 and their person. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Three of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify the Ace. Ooh, the Six of Pentacles. I'm liking this. Clarify the Eight of Wands. How do you want to receive that? Okay. Yeah, if you've been in non-communication with your person, they're about ready to communicate. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Clarify the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Star. God, I almost feel like, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to say all of you guys are in different phases of kind of a very similar dynamic. All right, why the Nine of Pentacles? Why the Nine of Pentacles? Oh, never mind. I already got the answer. Tell me about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? The Hierophant. Okay. And tell me about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Clear, concise messages. Ooh, with the Ace of freaking Wands. And the Moon. Why is the Moon here? I know you guys can't see all these cards. I apologize. I'll call them out to you. The Five of Wands. One more with the Moon, please. One more with the Moon. Why is the Moon and the Five of Wands here? Okay. Ten of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. All right, so again, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So I don't know how much of this you guys can see. I really don't, and I apologize. That sun is just glaring in my eyes. I'm going to hope you can see it. All right, flat out, I'm just going to channel this for you, okay? This person is finally seeing your value. They really got it big for you. I mean, they see you as a star. They see you in this pre-Empress energy, this Queen of Wands energy. They're wanting to build something with you. They're wanting to come out of hiding. They've been in this healing mode with the Hierophant and the Hermit. You know, it's like the Hermit, I always say, goes to the mountain to talk to God about his devils. You know, this person is elevating. They're leveling up. They're taking control of an aspect of their life. They're overcoming their fears, their inner dialogue of the Five of Wands of what if, you know, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work? What if they don't love me? What if I put myself out there and you know, get my heart crushed? What if it's over? What if this person doesn't love me the way that I love them? You know, But the truth of the matter is this person's about to find out. They just can't stand the not knowing anymore. They can't stand being in separation. They can't stand no communication. Whether you ended the communication or they did, it doesn't matter. This person needs to talk to you. They want to bring you this Ace of Pentacles. They're hoping it's a seed for the future. They want to build something with you. They want to be generous with you in areas where I think in the past they were not. Their biggest fear, though, is that they screwed this up somehow, that this is over, that you've, got other options, that you've got other places to be, your ships have taken you elsewhere. And there seems to be this need or desire to choose where these two pentacles land. I don't know if they had an option between you and someone else, or you did, but it's been out of balance. This person wants to make a decision to take it from the Two of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, which again is the seed for building. But they see you in the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Wands. So they see you really not needing their love, really not needing their money, not needing their stability. Like they're asking themselves, what can I possibly give this person that they don't already have? And that's their biggest fear. Their biggest fear is that you don't need them. And so they're going to show up. They're going to reach out. They're going to speak out. We have Nurture of Pens, which is the Queen of Swords. They do have a fear. There's that Three of Pentacles again. They have a fear that you're not going to want to build for the future with them. I'm not sure why. I don't know what they did or what you said or did. But there's angst here. There's this determination. This person's learned some kind of a spiritual lesson. They've gone within. When the student is ready, the Hermit is a student. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And here's the Hierophant. This person has learned a very deep spiritual lesson about reciprocity, about trusting their instincts, about facing their fears. I'm hearing facing their fears and stepping up and choosing their own happiness, choosing what makes them inspired, creating their own life. I mean, we've got two aces here, guys. We've got three aces. I do apologize. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. This is going someplace, and this person's biggest fear is rejection. But they're willing to face that fear because we've got all these majors right here. We've got the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Moon. And clarifying the Moon is the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. If you chose somebody else, or if they had options, if there's been an instability in the situation because of a decision that needed to be made that somebody delayed, probably them. I would say that their biggest fear is that there's competition and it could possibly be over. But this person's they can't stand the quiet anymore. They can't stand this Four of Swords, Hermit energy. They want to communicate. They want to speak out. They're just not sure how you'll receive them with the Queen of Swords. The Three of Pentacles is their hope. And there's the High Priestess. Their intuition is telling them that there's still hope in this situation with the Star card. And I think their intuition is telling them, you can't be a winner if you don't enter. You've got to step up. You've got to speak out. You've got to make your offer, make your move, talk about it. Be willing to be generous. Stop holding back. Stop hiding. Come out of the cave, right? Face your fears. Face your devil. And I think they've been given the tools to do so with the Hierophant. I think the Hierophant has given them the tools they need to do so. Now, because we've got Divine Masculine on the table, if you resonate with being in a high-level soulmate energy, I would say that your person is really about to step into this higher healed version of the masculine. We do have the Explorer of Mugs, which is not a king energy. However, it's king energy in the decision-making process. But they're going to come towards you with a more gentler approach. It's not going to be my way or the highway. It's going to be, hey, I've been thinking about you. I'm sorry. Let's get together. Can we talk it out? Can we have a conversation? And they're going to be very truthful and authentic with you. And it scares them because they're not sure how you'll receive that. And I need to say this for somebody here that's watching this. This could be your energy. You might resonate. And, you know, we are moving farther along in the timelines, and I might be attracting here on the channel more divine masculines. If you feel that you are the divine masculine and that you are the one that's been wishy-washy, you're the one that's been, you know, hiding out in the cave, talking to God about your devils, receiving downloads and intuition, that it's time for you to step up and take action in this situation and to be generous and to really be authentically open and talk about it. I'm feeling, just for pile number 3, there could be a divine masculine here watching this. And if you are, and you resonate with that, reach out and let me know privately, because, you know, us divine feminines have been on this journey for a while. We've been waiting for the divine masculine to awaken, and it would be such a refreshing, it would just really be refreshing to know that it's not all in our heads and in our hearts, but it's actually happening in the 3D world too. So for somebody here, I feel like this is actually you being divinely guided by spirit to reach out to your person, but only if you resonate with being the emperor, because the empress here is totally in this flow. I mean, I love this deck of the unicorns. It's such a feminine deck. The feminine in this situation is in this star energy, and this 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They're creating their highest and best life and their own stability, and they were divinely guided to do so. And this Queen of Swords is part of the Empress, right? Which is not here, but pre-Empress is. And so this person is practicing, if you resonate with being the feminine, you're practicing those healthy boundaries. You're practicing speaking your truth. You're practicing asking for your needs to be met. So when, and because this is, you know, kind of not ending up being a 7-day reading, but a timeless reading, when this shifts into your favor, and it feels like it's coming soon, when it shifts into your favor, when things start balancing out, this person's going to come forward with 3 aces. Okay, the only ace here that is missing is the Ace of Swords. And I do believe the Artist of Pens is the precursor to that. There's a need here to communicate, to speak your truth. And I think the Ace of Swords is the triumph that comes after doing so. So whoever you resonate with being, this is a healthy shift. This is a new perspective. This is somebody who went within and did the work. And now they're wanting to communicate. They're wanting to move this forward. Although they're leveling up to this Emperor energy, they're going to show up in this milder version of the King of Cups. That's, you know, the romantic king, the one that wants to take you out to dinner, buy you roses, tell you how beautiful or handsome you are. But it's nice energy. It's the knight. It's not the king. Or maybe it is the king. To be honest, I don't know this deck, and it didn't come. That's the only downfall of ordering off of Temu, is they don't come with the books, but they do have these little codes that you scan. And when you scan it, you can download and print the book. But my printer's out of ink at the moment. All right. Anything that this person, anything we need to know about this person, please. At this time, Spirit, anything my viewer needs to know about their person and their dynamic at this time. What do we need to know? Clear, concise messages. What do we need to know? All right, bottom of the deck is disturbance, obscure, irritation, supernatural. So this has been like a monkey on this person's back. There was a lot of toxicity in their life. There was a need for them to go into the mountain or into the cave to talk to God about their devils. I notice in this card, it looks like a ghost, right? A demon of some sort. It could be addiction. It could be bad thoughts. It could be that Five of Wands, an internal conflict in this person's mind that's been disturbing their peace, right? Irritation. It's also with the supernatural. I feel like this is by design. Spirit has actually put this heavily on this person's heart in order to make them face their shadow, right? Face their demons. Face their devils. All right, we have... Let's get all these cards. All right. By the way, that was, I think, the bottom of the deck. We have rite, ceremony, mystery, and magic. So there could be a dynamic here, because underneath here is the High Priestess. I would say one of you is very intuitive, might even work magic, might light candles, set intentions. Be very careful that you're not conjuring anything, because with these two cards together, it kind of scares me. I don't feel that energy in any of this. I feel like this is just our own internal struggles, the Five of Wands, our own fears, our own demons, right? But with this rite, ceremony, mystery, and magic, this is all about manifestation. I feel like it's magician energy. You want to use the highest and best of intentions. You want to pray, meditate. You want to do ceremony, magic rituals, but in a healthy, very constructive way. Not in a manipulative way, because we do have the marionette. Dictatorship, domination, reluctance. Wow, we've got the curse too. So this is really deep, that this person had a lot of toxicity, a lot of inner programming, broken childhood stuff, past life stuff. The two of you needed to heal and clear in this lifetime. The curse, by the way, is also with magic rite. I mean, this could be literal. This person could have possibly had a curse on them from a previous lifetime. There could be karma between the two of you. I just feel like it's ancestral. Like this person is breaking and burning through ancestral curses with you as their catalyst. We have indulgement, persuasion, bribe, and temptation. I really feel like in the past, there's a lot of this devil energy here. I feel like this is what what you have helped this person to overcome, or maybe they've helped you overcome it. But it feels to me like an elevation. See, we're going from having this devil on our back to elevating, to moving into clearing the curse, to burning it off, to ritually going within over top of that hermit, going within to heal this toxic belief, or this maybe even demons. You know, it could be sometimes if there's addictions, if there's alcoholism or drug addiction, or they come from a family of alcoholics, or controlling energy, especially with the Emperor. This is somebody who's tempering that, somebody who's healed from that, somebody who is now willing to kind of do the right thing. We have merit making, goodness, humanness, and morality. This is what has been healed through this dynamic. We have marriage, sweet love, couple, and dependency. Now, that could be a third-party situation for some of you, because there's the Three of Pentacles, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling more like this is what this person wants. They want to be in union with you. This is sweet love. It's a blessing. And then we have, okay, stability, harmony, and acceptance. Things are healing. This person might come forward and tell you, you know, things were really bad for me in whatever way. Things were really bad for me. And, you know, you've been a catalyst for me to really look at my toxicity, look at my demons, look at the way I controlled people, look at the way I was raised. And you've taught me how to show up in a healthy manner in marriages or in connections. And, you know, Spirit wants you to know everything's going to be okay. One way or the other, everything's going to be okay. All right, what would you like to say from this deck? Are we still recording? Please say we're still recording. I can't tell. What do you want to say from this deck, Spirit? or pile 3's higher self. Whatever wants to come through from this deck. Bottom of the deck is Union. All right, Union, I'm telling you, that's what I'm feeling. But it came with a whole lot of healing. Whole lot of healing. Oh my God, we got unity again. Transcendence, guys. How beautiful. You got 2 Union cards. We have shadow side, moon, the dark night. This is exactly, that's that disturbance. That's that manipulation, that curse, that magic. All of that needed to be cleared out with the soul, right? Needed to go look at the healing of the inner child. The inner child is here. There was a lot of healing that's happened through this, and it's helped both of you overcome your fears. And now we have contracts, career and commitments until debt tear us apart. If there's a third-party situation, this person had a contract with that other person, especially if it's a marriage. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is a soul contract between you and them to find union. We have spark renewal. So there is that Ace of Wands again. I love it, love it, love it. There's a renewal happening here. There's a contract between the 2 of you to heal the inner child, to overcome your fears. We have an apology, forgiveness. We have distance, retreat, or time out. I think that's where you've been with the 4 of Swords, but they're coming out of that with the 8 of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, we have receive, open. Spirit's telling you, this person's about to give to you. Be open to receive it, because I don't think that they gave so much in the past. I think there was a lot of toxicity here, and you're going to have to speak out. You're going to have to ask for your needs to be met, but you can't close yourself off. You need to be open to receive this. It's very important, okay? It's right here. Receive, be open, open-handed, because union is what's coming to you. And this was an opportunity to heal the inner child for both of you. So let's get messages from this deck. What are the messages you'd like to bring through from this deck, please? What are the messages you'd like to bring through from this deck? What messages would you like to bring through from this deck? Okay, I'm open to compromise. See, I'm telling you, this person with the 6 of Pentacles, they're finally ready to hear your side of the story, and they're ready to speak their side too. There's a balancing that's going to happen in this situation if you're willing to listen and to own it. And there's that Ace of Swords that was missing. Now you have all 4 aces. Okay, this is about speaking out, speaking your truth. We have, I'm ready. Oh, I told you. We have another Ace of Wands. That's 3 in this deck. Ace of Wands. I know you from somewhere. 6 of Cups. This is a past life connection. We have the apology here. And we have, I'm sorry. We have listen to your heart. Be open to receive. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. What do you want? And you make me want to do bad things. I think this person had some toxic ways about them. And I think that this dynamic has really shown them, mirrored back to them, their bad behaviors. And there's a lot of desire here. I mean, we had, how many did I say? 3 or 4 Ace of Wands, which, by the way, if there were 4, I don't remember, that would be the 4 of Wands, which is union. And you have 2 union cards here. You also have this, I'm open to compromise. I really love this energy, guys. I really think your person is finally healing. I think they're finally opening up. I think they're ready to speak their truth. And I think Spirit is telling you to be open to receive. Where did that come from? That was in this deck, mixed up in it. So maybe it's for somebody, it's this stubbornness. I don't know if that's a message or if it was just accidentally mixed up in this deck. What do we need from this deck, Spirit? What advice does pile number 3 need from this deck? All right, bottom of the deck is comfort. We have growth. That's absolute. That's what this whole message is for you. Both of you have grown. We have disruption. Okay, so there was a pattern. There was a repeated cycle that the two of you incarnated to disrupt and heal. And we have energy. So again, this is about raising your vibration, your frequency, you know, the law of attraction. You attract what you are, not what you want. It's what you think, what you speak, what you feel, and what you believe. And if you're not in accordance with what you truly want and desire, then you're not manifesting what you want. You're manifesting what you believe. And so energy is very important. There's a draw, a very magnetic energy between the two of you. It's root chakra. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. If there weren't, this connection would have broken and it wouldn't have created the healing that it did. There was a bond, a bind between the two of you. It's the Kundalini rising, right? It's the balancing of all the chakras. By the way, we've got heart chakra and we've got the throat heart chakra, root chakra, I don't know if these are chakras. Prism. It just says prism oracle. So yeah, it's all the prisms. So it's not chakras. But, you know, I felt called to read this as root chakra. But there's a balancing here. We went out of dissonance into comfort. There's growth. And you are now attracting this person in the right way. Okay, so let's get you a postcard. Oh, what's the blessing? I forgot the blessing. Hope I didn't forget that in pile 2. What is the door of opportunity for pile number 3 through this connection? What is the door of opportunity for pile number 3 through this connection? All right, we got 3 doors. We have the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Again, this energy of this person needing to come out of the cave. We have divine guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. But I heard lead you to the light. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. But I clearly heard to the light. We have secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. I think that when you get to the other end of this, somebody here is going to write music, write a book, write poetry, or just somehow communicate their journey to other people to help other people find their way as well. Bottom of the deck is offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Shares more than expected and sees love come around. So this person is now ready to share. They're ready to make an offer. I mean, all the aces came out. So abundance lies in the heart. Anchor yourself in the heart space. The heart that allows. Be open to receive. Share more than expected. Speak out. Speak your truth. Ask for your needs to be met. And see love come around. This person is coming toward you. And it says pass this card on. This one says pass this card on. I feel like whatever journey you've been on, you will heal from. Because of this whole dynamic, you will find union, whether it's internal or 3D. It looks so much like 3D for you. I don't know how long it'll take, but it looks like it's here. I mean, all these aces are like here, right now, wanting to talk, wanting to communicate, wanting to speak out, wanting to come out of separation, wanting to come out of quietness. And so, you know, the 8 of Wands is another very fast-moving energy. So I do believe you guys are meant to heal, because heal people, and hurt people, hurt people. I think both of you were hurt people, and I think you're on a healing journey together. And I think you might just pass that healing on to others in some manner, some form of teaching, I guess, experience, right? Speaking, writing, singing, just talking. Communication. All right. I love you guys. I hope this resonated. I wanted to spoil everybody because I was gone for so long. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and I will see you on the next upload. If you would like to hire me to do your 2023 predictions. You've got to be patient because it's going to take a little while. I'm going to do a very in-depth month-by-month reading. I have 7 people already ordered that I have not been able to create for, 3 that I have. And so if you order, know it's going to take me at least a week or 2 to get it to you, but I will put it out exactly 12 months from the day I start and finish your reading, okay? It's $125. Just email me. Everything you need is in the description box below. Go check out Temu. I am not affiliated. I don't get anything from it, but I love it. I got all these new decks, and if you'd like to donate some new decks, you can get them for like $5 and send them to me. Just email me, and I will give you a mini reading for your efforts, and I am so grateful to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and tell your friends to come and support the channel. I lost a good handful of subscribers because of my illness, and I guess it's time to bring them all back, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.